Hello everyone, a special thank you to Yazeed in Saudi Arabia. This is freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. I am the hardest working optician in the industry. My name is Seymour Better, but call me Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seeing Mo Better, look at Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses when I show you Yazeed's Silhouette 5515 17 bridge width, 140 temple length, color 7010, the silver color. Of course, you get the really cool case from Silhouette, the magnetic flip over case, the Silhouette cleaning cloth, and of course this is what everyone wants to see, the star of the show, the main attraction. This is the memory metal frame from Silhouette that you can bend around your finger and it'll spring back. Now, nothing on this planet is unbreakable, but these will take more abuse than any other frame. These are also the lightest. In fact, hang on, let me grab my shipping scale. Let's just see, I forgot to do this the other day. Let's turn this on. With the lenses in it, this comes out to 0.2 ounces. Let's see if we can do it in, is there a grams? Comes to 8 grams with the lenses in it. These are the lightest weight frame out there. These are the only glasses allowed into space with NASA, because there's no screws to ever come loose, and there's nothing lighter weight without the lenses in them. These are 1.5 grams, and weight is a premium in outer space. We're just getting it to outer space. Now, Yazeed got the Transitions, well, it started off by getting the Zeiss single vision individual SmartLife lenses. To that he added the Transitions XTRactive Polarized gray, and he also got the Duravision Platinum anti-glare coating. Now, since these are a digital freeform lens, it comes with a compensated sheet. It comes with the 8x11 piece of paper that gives you the compensated sheet and everything on there. The prescription for the right eye, prescription for the left, pupillary distance, the optical center height, base curve of the lens, the frame angle wrap, the panoscopic angle, all that's taken into account. And of course, you're going to get all the original packaging that the lenses were shipped to me in, that were wrapped in this, but this is what actually held the lenses. I've highlighted R for right, Zeiss single vision individual, Transitions XTRactive Polarized 1586, which rounds up to 1.59, the refractive index of polycarbonate. Prescription for the right eye, Duravision Platinum anti-glare, same for the left, and of course the Zeiss cleaning cloth. But he had so here's my gripe. A lot of people, well, whenever someone orders a Silhouette, I always ask, do you want the lenses polished or unpolished? These are not polished because he has a problem with glare. From the side, cosmetically, how many people actually look at your profile, at your ear that's here, and the edge of your lenses? Now, stronger prescriptions, if it's polished, it may make it look thinner, but it lets glare come in from the side, definitely from the top, from overhead fluorescent lights, any light source. Not polishing the edges greatly reduces the glare, and especially you're paying to have a front and back surface anti-glare coating, which is all the Zeiss Duravision anti-glares are, especially the premium platinum. But why let glare in? I had someone years ago who was a truck driver who would get this orange glare on his right lens, and he realized his truck radio that had an orange LED was coming in through the sides. It never happened on the left lens, only the right lens while he was wearing it. And so that's why I'm not a fan of polished edges on drill mount frames. Now, if someone tells me they've worn it before and it's never bothered them and they would like it, okay, there's no charge for that. But I'm not going to assume that somebody wants extra glare in their lenses after paying $99 to have glare-free lenses. So, but enough about all that. This is what everyone wants to see, is the Transitions XTRactive Polarized, and Yazeed may be the very first person in this country with it. Now, I'm going to hold this down to fit it into the machine since it's rather springy. And as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for the lenses to darken, a little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15. Now, this is important. Everyone pay attention. All photochromic lenses will get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple years they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. If you have a convertible or a motorcycle, yes. Now, having said that, these the Transitions XTRActive or the Photo Fusion Extra Gray will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. Now, to test whether it is polarized, you have another clip that is known to be polarized. You hold it in front of one lens and the light will pass through it. You hear the term polar opposites. When you have them in opposite meridians, it'll block all the light from coming through. Do the same thing for the other lens. When I hold it that way, you can see through it. When I turn it, it blocks all the light. Polarized lenses are Venetian blinds for your eyes. It blocks all horizontal glare, so the same way you can skip a stone off of water, light does the same thing. It hits a flat surface and reflects back up. And so it blocks glare off of roads, bumpers, windshields. I'm guessing sand there in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to get back to Saudi Arabia because it's been on my mind ever since he ordered these, or he first started communicating with me in email. But the only time it doesn't block glare is, imagine you're in a very tall, you're in a city with very tall glass skyscrapers, and the sun is making the glare come off the glass buildings. It will not block a vertical glare, just anything that bounces and does that way. So if you turn your head this way, it'll block the glare. But when you're at the ocean, or anyone else, I always do that with my polarized lenses. I look at the ocean, I turn my head, and I see all the silvery white caps on the water. I turn my head normal, and all of that goes away. Now, we live in a digital world, which are also a glare source. The LCD screens, your cell phone or something, sometimes they can be pitch black. Now, years ago, most cell phones, well, let's see. Let's activate mine. We're going to turn mine on. Look, there's my kittens. Nope, you can see right through it. You can see how it changes the polarity when I move that around. Kind of cool, like, isn't it? If we pull this up, let's see what happens. Sometimes it just changes the polarity there. But most companies, and even pilots, would never allow to wear polarized lenses because all their gauges go black. And they're funny about it. Pilots like to see where they're flying. They're just superstitious, really. I don't know why pilots need all that information while they're up in the air with everyone's lives on the line. But they've changed the gauges 90 degrees in all the planes, so pilots can now wear polarized lenses. I felt so bad for them because they're up there flying directly into the sun. And what can they do? And now there's about 50-50. On the way, you can still see that it lets all the light come through. It still has a certain amount of polarization, even at 50%, which is nice on cloudy days and things like that. But polarized is the way to go. And now there's a Transitions XTRActive Polarized. For the last few years, there was a Transitions Vantage that got about 70%. Sorry, I have to reposition the camera. About 70% polarized. These are 95 to 100, from what I just demonstrated to you. So finally, technology has caught up. It's still new. They only do it in the gray. Hopefully, in the coming years, there'll be brown or green or maybe a blue, so I could rock one because I loves me some blue. But I think that's it. But yeah, getting back to Saudi Arabia. First, and speaking of Saudi Arabia, these are temperature sensitive. Photochromic lenses, that is, all photochromic lenses are temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 Fahrenheit and below than they will when it's 85 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody or nothing works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. Now again, having said that, these Transitions XTRActive Polarized Gray will get darker in hotter weather, as will the Photo Fusion Extra Gray. So if you live in, basically my target audience is in the United States, California, Texas, Florida, or if anyone wants the darkest lens possible, go for the Photo Fusion Extra Gray or the Transitions XTRActive Gray, and you'll get the darkest lens. The other feature about the XTRActive series is they block 50 to 70% of the harmful blue light emitted from today's electronic devices, such as cell phones, tablets, computer screens, and such. Of course, they all have 100% UVA and UVB protection. And as I mentioned before, they'll get about 30 to 50% polarized behind a windshield, where the regular Transitions Gen 8 or the Photo Fusion Gray, Brown, Green, and Blue do not. So only the XTRActive series by both Essilor or Transitions. Now I ordered, even though you hear me say the term Transitions XTRActive Polarized, how can you get that through Zeiss? Transitions is a brand name from Essilor. Zeiss does not make an XTRActive Polarized, so they bought in bulk the rights to a certain number of pairs of these, and they pass it along with their normal Zeiss pricing structure. This adds $199 to the price of any frame. The Transitions XTRactive is $129. Polarized normally adds $199, so that would be about $228 on its own. But I made a package deal where these are now $199 combined. So I can get you the same lens through Essilor, but it's $249, not $199. It's $50 more from the original Essilor manufacturer, as crazy as that sounds. And once I order it through Essilor, you have to get the Crizal anti-glare coatings. This Platinum adds $99. It is, I'd say it's comparable, but it's not. It's better than Crizal Sapphire at $139. The Crizal Sapphire is $40 more and has a much more pronounced blue reflex. That's the residual color of the lens at certain lighting and certain angles. The Duravision Platinum is much clearer than the Crizal Sapphire. So if you were to get the equivalent from Essilor, all of that would cost you $90 more. $50 for the lenses, $40 for the anti-glare coating, so you can save $90. And of course, you know, that was the upgrade to the individual SmartLife lenses that'll give you a wider field of view. Again, these are digital freeform lenses and have the Zeiss engraving before they were cut off. I always order the lenses larger than I need, and that little engraving's up there and that got cut off, but this is the thing. You're still going to have the one on the nasal portion. There's the Zeiss emblem here, and with the engraving for SL, for SmartLife, on the lens, so you can tell that that's what you've got. But getting back to Saudi Arabia, I always imagine what life would be like somewhere else, and I was just fascinated when he first contacted me what his life would have been like growing up, his everyday life. It seems so different. I personally just love to travel, go to unfamiliar places, meet people, learn their culture, and then realize we're all interconnected. We think we're so different, but we're actually have much more in common than we have in differences. We both love friends and family. We both, laugh at the same things, spend time with the people we care about, worship in houses of prayer. All that is the same. We worship the same God, just we all do it differently. We're different parts of the same body, but most of us, we like to sleep comfortably at night, get up, start the day, accomplish many great things. And one of these days I would love to travel to Saudi Arabia and actually meet Yazeed and have him take me around, show him what he likes to do in his country. I'm sure there's beautiful parks and recreation areas to spend time in and go hiking over there. They have beautiful mountains. It's, 35 million people there. It's the second largest country in the Middle East, the fourth largest in Western Asia. And I would just love to see, it's impossible to see it all in one trip of a week, but I'd like to see it. But I'm going to see if he wants to be a pen pal. He knows nothing about this. It's only going to discover this in this video, but I'm going to reach out to him with the tracking numbers, the pictures of what I ship. I always do that, a follow-up thank you email when I ship, and I'm going to mention it to him there too. So that's it. If you have any questions, go to the contact me page of the website. Here's a good question for you. Why don't we have these on the website? Good question. The reason why, there's several variables that are hard to list. Silhouettes have 3 different bridge widths, 17 seen here, 19 and 21 millimeters. They have different lengths of the temple. So another thing, this is the Silhouette 5515. He got shape EW, and I believe that's from 5521. I'll have to study up on that, but you can have any shape lens that you want. Silhouette does hundreds of shapes of lenses. They have dozens of different series. The one I did recently had a traditional hinge. The video I did yesterday, this is the memory metal titanium, which is even lighter weight than the, whoops, it's still alive. It tried to escape. It's lighter weight than the one I did yesterday. So, but we're figuring that. But if you know what silhouette you want, like Yazeed, he emailed me, told me exactly the chassis he wanted, had me recommend a shape, but he told me the width, the lengths, the colors, and then we talked about the lens designs. And so the frame itself sells for $299. Again, it comes with 1 free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses. The SmartLife individual added $99. The Transitions XTRactive Polarized Gray was $199, and the Duravision Platinum is $99. All of that is tax-free with free shipping anywhere in the US. I do international shipping for $35, and that's what he paid. I'm going to try and see if I can add another price option on the website for $65 for expedited international shipping, because anyone who's ordered something now knows in the US knows how long it takes to get there. Now try the international and all of that. But I'm shipping these through UPS. Yazeed, I paid a little bit extra out of pocket for you so you would get these faster, and my gift to you. And so that's it. Again, if you have any questions, go to the Contact Me page. You can call 919-491-2411 to get a live person. To get just me by text messages, you can call that. So the phone number goes to Jigsaw. The text messages come to me and him, but I reply to the text messages. I also reply to any questions or comments mentioned in the comment section below. But Yazeed in Saudi Arabia, thank you so much for the purchase of the Silhouette 5515 color 7010, the silver, with the 17mm bridge, 140 temple length, with your Zeiss single vision SmartLife individual lenses, with Transitions XTRactive Polarized gray. You probably the first one in your country with the XTRActive Polarized lenses. I don't think they have launched there where you can get them in a shop there or not. And of course you had the Duravision Platinum anti-glare treatment added on. So again, thanks for watching. And now hopefully everyone else has gotten a chance to see how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.